Hello and welcome to Slightly Dramatic. You may have noticed that I do not have my mic in my hand today. Guys, a lot has been going on. It's not been easy. It's not been easy to make these podcasts. It's not been easy to come up with ideas. I feel like my mental energy and my mental thoughts are just need a break. They need a break. And I don't think I'm giving it the break that it requires. It's been hard to sort of keep momentum for these podcasts. I did do a really good job at the start of it in terms of having, you know, 10 episodes ready, and then I had enough time to like catch up with it. But my birthday came, something fell off, and then since then I've been having a really hard time to like find my creative space. And also, since the past couple of months, no complaints about this, but my life has gotten pretty social. It's been pretty social. And I've been out and about on quite of the weekends, and I'm really happy about it because it's been a while since I actually have had a life that's social. So yeah, a win is a win. A win is a win. And before I started this, I promised myself that I will not let this stress me out. Because usually when I take something up, I let it stress me out. And this shouldn't stress me out because look, I'm doing this for the fun of it. I do want it to become something. I really do want it to become something. I do want it to pick up on YouTube. I do want to start having more people on my podcast. And I do want to, at some point, be interviewing people and speak about their lives and just have this fun podcast where people can just come and not just share their life experience but also have like the most generic, most random conversations. Like if you saw the episode last week with me and my friend where we were speaking about flirting and dating, I want to have more episodes like that, but with like just the most random crew of people, and then maybe eventually even start having games like variety show or something. I don't know, it could become anything, but having all of that in mind, because I know the goal. I'm starting here now and I don't want my bigger picture to be up. Like my bigger picture is up here, this is what I want, but if I keep thinking about only this, I'm gonna lose my mind and I'm gonna think about it as unattainable because it's a pretty big dream, right? It's a pretty big place to reach, and to reach there I need to, from here, I need to look at this step and then this step and then this step. So I'm not going to look at that. That's what I want. And the fact that I just want that is going to be there. But it's just up to me to like look at the next few steps. And I promise myself when I start this, I'm not going to stress myself out. If I don't have episodes, I don't have episodes. And I'm going to consider that as a break. And it's not going to change anything in my life. If I don't have episodes, it's okay. It's okay. So this whole area of my life, it's the least stressful, and that's how it should be. That's how genuinely it should be, and I'm kind of really happy with that sort of thought process and decision. I'm not going to lie that I have not been stressed out about it, but also there has been this process of me trying to calm myself down and be like, hey, remember what you said. Remember what you said. Don't you know what you actually need to be stressed about? Yeah, think about that and stress about that, which I should not be stressing anyways about anything. But picking a stress has become like, if I had to pick priorities, which stress is a priority right now? That's the sort of priorities that I'm choosing from. It's I am recording after really long. There has been a lot going on around the world and it's been really hard. That's the second reason why it's been really hard, or maybe the first, because I don't think I even mentioned the first, to bring myself to make these episodes. So apart from our general stresses in life, when you see the news and you look at what's happening, it is one of the most painful things to watch on TV, on Instagram, and it's 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 really painful, especially with whatever's going on in India. Now, I'm no expert when it comes to like politics and so, but I think everyone's pretty aware of what's happening around the world right now, and it's not been easy. It's for someone who's s- far away from their country and who's I've been NRI all my life, and I've only studied in India for 5 years. I think it's still such a painful thing to say. And I don't know, like it feels so ridiculous even for me. Like even though I'm trying to become like this content creator or like just be a creative person in this creative platform that is free to me, it feels really weird to have that sort of privilege, because everything now that I have feels like such a privilege. And it's so sad because I'm like, how am I putting out this get ready with me? I'm still doing it, regardless of me saying it. But these are also feelings that I have where I'm just like, how am I putting this get ready with me when people are literally fighting for like literal bare minimum from their government. And it sucks. It sucks because that government ultimately is also my government. And I I'm sitting in such a privileged position to like even be speaking about this in like the comfort of my room, but it's really just as an Indian is so painful to watch. It's been so painful. And in my head, I'm genuinely thinking whether I should take a break from social media. It's something I am quite a scroller and I'm trying not to do it, but also it's come to a point that anything that I'm scrolling at or what I'm scrolling through is just become it's causing more stress and it's making me feel certain ways that I really don't want to feel. So that's what's on my mind currently. 3 months ago, I did give an update on what's happening and what are the things that I've been doing in the past 3 months. And I don't exactly remember what I spoke about in that video, but I know it was in the month of April, so I do have some clarity. I mean, or I do have an idea of what happened up till that month. April, I became 32 years old. Amazing. Apparently, now that you're 32, you are an actual adult. I'm not gonna lie, it did hit different. It just it just did hit different. I don't know why. Was it something that was happening in my life at that point of time, or just that you're like, 32 sounds like a nice juicy number, but also I'm like, I need I I just had a change of heart in terms of everything that was happening in my life. In terms of different areas of my life, it just started feeling a lot more different. The idea around my content creation at that point of time was to have 500 subscribers. Well, I have 141. I still would like to think that as take that as a win. A win is a win. And it's fine that it's not 500. It would be great if it was, but it's not. And that's okay. However, will I be, have I been doing too much about it? Not really. I have not had the time or even the mental headspace to actually think about what I want to do about it. The only thing that I knew that I was going to be doing in the next month since April was to get a friend on the podcast. And that's something that I did. So I'm really excited about that. I don't know if it's going to do well or not, but I hope it does because I really love the episode. It's one thing, it's just me and my friends speaking. So it's like our daily conversations, but also I just feel like it's really funny, relatable to a large extent to a lot of girls, especially with friends or with best friends. So yeah, I do hope it does take off, but that's something that I did achieve. Apart from that, I am more on Instagram. So I have been posting much more regularly on Instagram, which I think is a big win. I started off with around 700 followers and now I'm on 1040 followers, which I think is a big deal. Of course it is. And one of my videos got 140K views, and this was of course about food in Kuwait. So I think that's a big win. And somehow I've been able to also make myself creative on Instagram, which I'm really happy about. I do want to improve on my storytelling techniques. I do want to look at things in a more creative way because I feel like anything in your life can be documented, and that's what I want to continue doing. Of course, I don't think I'm doing too much crazy stuff in my life, so it's really hard to also gauge okay, if this is what I'm doing on the weekend, while I'm doing this thing on the weekend for the next 5 to 7 days, I need content from this one or two things that I'm doing, which works out fine. But that means I always have to constantly plan on what I'm doing for that weekend, and which is okay. But again, it's not as easy as it sounds, right? Content creation is just not easy because sometimes I also want to just be enjoying the thing that I'm doing without having to document it. But because I made this commitment to myself and to no one else in this world, I do feel like, oh, I want to keep this momentum going. I want to keep this momentum going. Again, I don't know if anything's going to come out of it. But again, I'm going to focus on this and this step rather than this step and think, oh, is something going to come out of it? I'm going to look at where this journey takes me. I think I'm at a position in my life where I've been the most confident. And of course, before putting out any videos, I cringe. Like, I'm just like, ew. but they still do go out. And I still think that is, whether it's faking confidence or whatever, I still do think that's a really confident way of being, to be able to still put myself out there even though I'm disgusted with some of the videos. I mean, they're not really that bad, to be honest. I look back at them and I'm quite proud of how I have been making them. And there's always room for improvement. But I think creativity wise, narration wise, I'm doing good. And because I want to improve on these things, because I'm doing the podcast, because I'm trying to be a storyteller on content creation, because I want to be in a much more creative field, and I do see myself in a creative field, which I think is one of the most challenging fields, because there's so much creativity out there, and I get that there's always space for a new story, for a new view, for a new visual with everything that we do. It's still really challenging when you see so many people out there doing as amazing as they are. To be a beginner and to be like, okay, this is where I'm starting, is quite challenging. It's quite challenging to be able to overlook of what's already out there and be like, am I going to be as good as this? Am I capable? Or it's such a long way to go. And to just look at the next step rather. So this is what I've decided. For one, I'm not someone who likes to announce the things that they're doing, but I'm gonna do it anyways, because let's face it, I have 141 subscribers. I'm barely announcing it to anyone. So what I do want to focus on is being a good storyteller, learning to articulate my thoughts better, learning to write. Maybe that's not something that's going to be immediate, and basically being able to structure my thoughts in a way where when they come out in words, they're just structured and it's much more free flowing. I want to be someone who people like to listen to. Not because I may have the best things to say or not because I have the most interesting things to say, but I'm able to articulate what I have to say well enough that it becomes of interest. And because of that, I have decided to join, which is going to be my first thing tomorrow. It's going to be my first tomorrow, is the Toastmasters. And I know a lot of people. I remember once before I came to the UK, I had attended a Toastmasters event in Kuwait, and it was quite daunting. I'm not gonna lie. Like for me, it's not like I think I'm a great speaker, but I know that I can be pretty confident in presentations provided that I know what I'm speaking about and what the presentation's about, and I can bullshit my way, okay? Amazing. But sometimes bullshitting your way, I think I think if I'm good at bullshitting, imagine how good I would actually be at speaking if I actually put thought into it. Imagine, just imagine. So I think when I went for that Toastmasters, I saw how well people actually spoke, and I got so nervous. I was like, they were like, "Is there anyone new who wants to speak?" I'm like, "I'll speak," and then I realized how bad I was, and it's amazing because they really do help you speak. They really give you constructive feedback, which is highly required in so many situations. And with the way I'm going, and with the things that I have been doing and working on in the past few months, I think this is the best thing that I should actually be going for right now. I do have interest in another thing, but I don't think I want to speak about it right now because I think that would be going into a whole different area of interest. So I don't want to explore that right now. But this is what I'm going to be doing to improve the way I speak, my thought process, the way I write, the way I articulate. I think going for Toastmasters is going to be amazing for me. I am nervous. I am genuinely nervous because back then it was with my people only, all Indians coming in, and here there's going to be a cultural difference, a cultural shock, and I don't know how many people can relate to this, but when you get into a new dynamic, when you're not with people who may feel familiar, you just have this new added fear that you need to get over. So you just keep doing it till you get over that fear anyways, but that's just how I feel right now. So yeah, that is something that I'll be focusing on. Apart from that, I do want to get more people on the podcast. I really do, but I have such limited number of friends, and any of my friends other than Pallavi, anyone I ask is just not willing to come. And I don't understand this concept, okay? I asked another friend of mine, And he said, he's like, oh, what am I going to come and do on your podcast? I don't have anything great to say, or I've not achieved anything. And I'm like, what do you think I have achieved? I've literally, zilch, 32 and zilch, but to be fair, I don't think podcast is only to sort of, you don't the world you don't need to be a big achiever to just be able to voice your opinion or speak or just have a good time, man. Like, you can just come with a podcast and we could do something fun, and I think that's enough. Maybe we could be freaking hilarious together, okay? And we could make the world laugh. Can you imagine a world full of laughter? Hmm? Can you? No, you can't, because the world's become very depressing and they need people like us who are making other people laugh. But that's usually what I get from friends. And I don't blame them. It's really it I feel like it's because you can't really, if you're not thought about it before and it feels like a really new idea, it's it's so easy to be resistant. I'm sure if I was back in Kuwait and someone asked me this, I know the thing is, I knew that I always want to be in content creation and stuff. But I also know that would not be my first approach. I'd be like, oh my god, yeah, podcast, yes, let's do it. I'd be like, what? Me? What do you mean? Like, no, we'll see. But now I've come to a place where I've become confident enough to be doing this online. So here I am. So yeah, it's gonna be to get more people. I'm also gonna try focusing on doing more vlogs. That's gonna be a bit hard because vlogging is it's fun. It's a lot of fun. I really do enjoy it, but I really do not want to put more than I should on my plate. Yeah. Apart from that, in other news, I do have 6 more months left on my visa. I am applying for jobs left, right, and center, but we know what the market is like. Has it been stressful? It's been stressful. There have been times where I've had way too many mental breakdowns than I can count. And right now I feel like there are just so many areas in my life. Like, if there are 5 areas in my life that a person should focus on, and you're supposed to be choosing two, but all five are like really looking at you and like, hey, so what are you doing about us? Oh, what are you doing about me? And what are you doing about me? And I'm just like, bro, you all be stressing me out. Okay. Like, I would just like to smoke one and be done with it, but I don't. So it's been quite um I've been quite stressed since, even though I try not to be, there have been things that just play on my mind. And I do know how to make sure that I'm also not stressing about it 24/7, basically by keeping myself busy at all times so that I don't have to think about anything, and going to bed at a reasonable time so that I don't stay up thinking about anything that I shouldn't. But yeah, there are quite a few things that I need to focus on. And this is one of the biggest things in the next 6 months. I don't know where my whereabout is going to be, and I think I want to say I have made my peace with it. Like how Ryan Gosling says in Hail Mary, Project Hail Mary, he says, I made my peace with it. And Rocky goes, why are you crying? I thought you made your peace with it. So it's the same thing for me. But in a way, I have made my peace with it. And whatever happens in the next 6 months, I honestly should not be worried about it, because I really feel like I have family to fall back on. I have I have my mom, and that's that's good. Like, that's all I need, to be honest. So I'll be okay. Will I be stressed? Yeah, a little bit. Will I stress it? Yes, of course. But I'll be fine either ways. But that's the abouts of my life. And my next episode is going to be about solo living and everything to do with that. I'm just announcing it now just so that I put it out there, and I'm just like, I need to do that now. And if it's not this topic, sorry guys, I'm sure it's going to be a much more interesting topic next time. But thank you so much for watching on these updates that nobody asked for, but I thought it's just fair because I did say that I'm going to do this every 3 months. And also just so you know, there's this thing that I've been watching online where a lot of celebrities, I know celebrities are all okay, but they have been speaking things out loud, and they do come into existence. And it's basically like praying, right? Like anything you say in prayers, they do somehow come into existence. At least in my own life, I have witnessed it, and like I know people who have also seen these things. And prayers can be in any sort of form, whether it's you go to a religious platform or just in terms of spirituality or whatever. Okay, but I've come to realize that so many of them have said whatever you speak into existence does happen, and it's just a matter of it doesn't have to happen the next day, but it can just happen in the next couple of years. But you just need to speak it, speak it, speak it, speak it, speak it, speak it. So I think it's very important that I continue to do these 3 months and just speak what I want to do, just so that it's there out there and it's in my head constantly. And yeah, that's why I guess I'm gonna continue doing these 3 months updates, and let's see another thing. I'm not supposed to be having so many things, but another thing that I remember I noticed doing when before I started content creation was looking for content creators who just recently started. All right, and it was so hard to find. It's so hard to find because they are not on the algo, they are not on your search engines or whatever, right? So they are still trying to figure their way out. So I started looking for people who were there or who were almost there on different platforms. And I want to make sure that when I do become what I do want to become, I want to make sure that when people are looking for my story, or even if I don't, no, I'm not saying that. If they look for, oh, like, I wonder how she started out, they come across this and they're like, damn, she was as confused as everybody else. Amazing. So yeah. So I don't know if this may help someone in the future. It might just be helping me, but you can genuinely never say with everything that's happening. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I don't know if this is actually of any use to you, but I feel like I said some nice things here. So I hope it's of some use to you. But thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, do the thing. Now I'm gonna check if this actually recorded my voice or not. I hope so. I hope so. Thank you so much for watching. This is the hot thing. Yeah, let's go. Okay, bye.